Hi, everyone. So I just kind of wanted to touch base and go over a little bit of the lesson that we are going to be doing, which is defining vocabulary to help us better understand estimation and rounding. And we know that we're going to be successful when we can tell and show your teacher what each word means. Then you know you're going to be successful today. So we have a couple of vocab words. We have the words like estimate or round. We have reasonable is something reasonable. Some also comes from summa. Difference, product, and kind of just some rounding review. So I love my little Moby, and he is going on this little mountain. And over here, you can see the 5. If he gets to that top of the 5, he's going to go and continue on. Otherwise, he's going to roll back down. So if you get to a 5, then you are going to round it up. You're going up. If you are below the 5 at the 4, then you're going back down to the 0. Okay? We're going to do a little extra practice with that. So these are a couple of things we need to be thinking about. Moby and the rounding number line. So if I have a number here like a 10, and I have a 20 here, and I ask myself, what is this number closer to? So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 15. So again, if you're looking at your rounding review, that 5 is going above. So it's actually closer to that 20. Okay. So, a couple of things. There's a rounding chart, which is kind of cool. It's like a regular multiplication looking chart, and they are showing you that anything in yellow, you would be rounding it down, and anything in this green color, you're rounding it up. So, number 5 will get rounded up to a 10. 15 will get rounded up to a 20. 34 will get rounded down to a 30. So a key is to underline the place, circle the next door, 4 or less, let it rest, 5 or more, raise the score, numbers to the right, run away in fright. Totally different things that people use in order to help them remember rounding. And as we do a lot of practice, we will make sure to pick one that works for us, okay? So you can use this rounding poem to help you walk through the steps of rounding a number. Find your place. Look next door. 4 or less, just ignore. 5 or greater, add 1 more. Digits in front, stay the same. Digits behind, zero's your name. So what that means is they are going to find your place. So you're rounding to the hundreds. We're going to look next door. We're going to look to this number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So we go back to the 4. That rounds to a 5. The digits in front stay the same, and anything behind it becomes zeros. So 8,500. Okay. So if we're practicing rounding to the nearest 10, let's go ahead and see what we would do. We are going to go next door, and it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're actually going to let it rest. So the digits in front stay the same, and that 4 becomes a 0. So you're rounding it down. Now if I look here and I go next door, and I'm going to see that it's a 1, the digits in front stay the same, and that 1 runs down to a 0. Okay? That's a little bit of practice for you. Oops. Oh, I have one more. Sorry. Rounding it to the nearest 10. Going next door. I see that it's a 9, which makes this a 4. Digits in front stay the same, and anything after becomes a 0. We will do a lot of practice on this, but I want to make sure that you understood that you have to underline the place value and go to the next number to see whether you have to round it up or round it down. All right, good job for today. Can't wait to see all your hard work.